Good morning, everyone. Today's energy focus is Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio, that's your sun, moon, and rising, then this energy is going to be more directed towards you. You can also go onto my YouTube channel and check out my yearly readings. That's yearly readings underneath my playlist. And you'll be able to see your sign. As well, you're going to see a general 2023 reading as well. I am, today is going to be my last day for 2023 readings, and they are $45. As well, if you're interested in a February monthly reading sent to your email, also $45, and that will be going on for a bit because it's only January 10th. So I did get this out a little bit late. I'm currently here live underneath Horseman Readings Facebook, so that's something you can absolutely follow. And then, of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all the views and the likes through there so I can grow my channel. All right, so I will also be doing a Sagittarius reading, that will be the last one, so all signs will be out. And again, reach out if you're interested in your own 2023 reading. That will be also sent into your email. I also have natural candles here. They are $20. I absolutely love the new candles that I'm making. They have crystals in them. They have herbs in them. They're charged to vibrate a certain energy. So if you want a candle for a specific thing, whether it's manifestation, or healing, or opening your energy, whatever it is, let me know. Because not only can I make those specifically with certain essential oils and herbs that will be helpful, but I can also shift energy within my products. So just something to be mindful of. And okay, let's get on. RobinSealing.com is also where you book in for my regular readings. Any type of deals, you can just reach out to me, okay? So let's see what comes up here. Let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths because that just feels in general really important for Scorpio. So focusing on breathing, so taking a moment to do just that. Another thing that's going to be important for you guys in 2023 are rituals. So if you don't know what a ritual is, underneath my playlist, Rituals and Practices, you can see I do a couple, one for like money, another one for relationships. I do a full moon ritual, things like that, okay? So it's just really working on loving the self as well, okay? And then again, I'm feeling some heaviness as well. So what that's telling me is you might find between January and March that you're going to be going through a period here where, like in my weekly reading that I just did for the beginning of January, up until like basically the 17th of January, there's a lot of changes happening. So you might notice in January there's change. You can also check out my monthly January reading. That's for all signs. And then I'm feeling like in February, this is where there's going to be some rifts. So what you're going to find is there are more like bumps along the road. And these bumps are there just to get you to slow down, slow your roll. And also pay more attention in February to what, I haven't done the monthly February reading for everyone yet, so this is kind of giving you some insight too. Food and takeout actually feels great. So more treating yourself. And as a theme, we have like loving the self, right? So that makes sense why you might want to invest in things that bring your energy up. Showing us to enjoy life a bit more. And then things are going to get smoother in March to June. So again, this varies from sign to sign. This is where you can get your personal readings. And what comes up here between March and June is there's this need to not just still slow down, but there's more focus on sentimental value, things that you're starting to realize are important to you, okay? So I'm getting that to be focus on clarity and this is where the rituals are coming up, because it feels like when you're very clear and precise about things, there's less room to be disappointed, okay? So pay close attention to that. The energy is going to be lighter as the year goes on into the summer. I'm just going to call this summer here. I guess we're doing a little timeline for Scorpio. So summer here, March, June, the sentiment clarity, things getting lighter. There's just like, it feels like a person in your life here between March and June that is causing you some, I'm going to call this person like a Debbie Downer, okay? This is something that could potentially cause some pain issues for you. And it could just be a heavy energy where Scorpios are the most psychic. They're the most sensitive, whether you're male or female. They are feminine energy with the element of water. Okay. That is my ascending sign. And so what's coming up here is this person is just really like, they're tied down. Okay. And that's why they're feeling this heaviness, okay? So they're burdened. This just feels like someone who, this person might be like in your energy field, but it's out of your control. And so I think that's kind of where you're placing more value on yourself. So this more just feels like someone you might want to buy a smudge spray for. I saw those underneath my website. If you're hopping on, you'd like a message, just let me know or say hello. So yeah, we're just talking about that between March and June for Scorpio, there's going to be an energy where someone is tied down. It's not necessarily you, but there's someone in and around your home perhaps, and so it's really taking more time to like let go of things that are bothering you. So I'm also feeling like as June, July comes up, there's going to be a lot more natural health coming in, and so that's just going to be something that's going to allow you to again get more clarity on things, because it feels like you're starting off your year where things are kind of need a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, I just needed to like understand and process here. And now things are making a lot more sense. And it's teaching me lessons. It's teaching me to have more fun. So July, August, you're going to be having a lot more fun. Things are going to be looking a lot more smooth. And it's really great. It feels like you're going through this little journey between January and August where you need to just take more time for yourself, okay? When we go into September specifically, this is when the energy often will shift. We're going into a new season. I get here that where we were talking about breathing, that's going to play a larger role for you. It feels like because you've learned so much and you've gone through so much, that you're able to breathe better, but it's also encouraging you to step forward a bit more and work with the light. Okay? So working with the light, sometimes we'll call people light workers. And this is just recognizing that you have more energy than you realize. And when you start to recognize that within yourself, you start to see yourself in a positive light, because we're working on the self. All of a sudden everything changes. You feel more empowered. You feel more encouraged. So all the EN words in September are going to be really, really important for you. So keep maintaining that healing light in September, okay? That brings us into October. And in October, and guys, again, if you're watching and you want your 2023 reading, today is the last day for that. And it might be helpful for you. So October, this is talking about more brainstorming, okay? Work with other people when it comes to career life. This is part of you using that light in September. So again, if you're following some of this stuff, it'll be helpful. I encourage everybody to write it down, what stands out to you. And again, watch your sun, moon, and rising. So career life, brainstorming, working with others, you working on this in September is going to be really helpful. steer clear of anyone who is motivated by money only, because it feels like if you're watching this, you're less motivated by money. And so pay attention to who's like syncing up with you and your morals and your values, because that's kind of related to some of the energy back here. Okay, more in like June, July kind of thing. So that's going to be like, there's an alert there to pay attention to who's only driven by money. Okay. And they feel like they're just like an opposite energy of you. Okay. So then we have November, and November's a more calming month. Okay. The reason why it feels more calming is because you're finding like you're more open to new people. And it really feels like, I always like to reflect back, but like this person that you need to give the smudge spray to, or whatever you choose to do, however you choose to help them, hopefully you do want to help them. It feels like that will like kind of teach you really important things, again, with morals. Same thing if you're treating yourself in February, you're just going to find that like it's easier for you to receive and it's easier for you to connect. Okay, so I'm not going to go too far into that. If you're hopping on, you want your 2023 reading, today is my last day. They're $45, and they get sent to you. It's not a one-on-one. It's just I send you over the video, okay? And so December's going to be into a little bit of January, okay? The breathing is still going to be really important with the rituals as well, because it's around the holidays. It feels like there might be some overwhelming people. So this is a big year for you guys for relationships. And the reason for that is just because it feels like you might need more solitude. But I'm actually getting art and family combined feels really good. Okay, so if there's something you can create with, again, someone else in December into January, that's going to be really beautiful. It feels like your communication is going to expand by doing that. People are going to kind of see all this like talent that you have, okay? So in general, the most important thing is I'm getting to heal past situations for the year, and if you kind of by using some of these techniques, and then by doing that, it feels like what you're going to get in 2003 is more contacts, which feels really, really important. So it's actually going to be a year where you're moving forward with your relationship with self, but it's also really going to help you in all avenues, okay? So I'm glad that I'm trying these different techniques with you publicly, because these are things I've been doing forever, but people don't always see the behind the scenes. So I was changing it up from using the cards. If you go and you watch my 2023 reading, some are cards, some I'm using my 2023 painting. And so I can show that to you. I'm getting like laughter is also going to be supportive for you guys throughout this year. I'm also getting smudging yourself as well. We were talking about giving somebody else a smudge spray, but it's absolutely important for you to do as well. Smudge sprays are great because they're smokeless and they still have the same impact, and sometimes we can have more control over it. So if we need it for the vehicle, for our car, for others, we can just easily spray them without using smoke. However, I do have a sage available as well. All right, this is also talking about a child. Either you're working a little bit harder with a child. It could be like a child goes missing as well. So just pay close attention to that. Keep a close eye on the kids. And then also there's another child who wants to travel of some sort. There could also be your inner child wanting that joy, wanting that freedom. So absolutely great year for building up like your status, your momentum, things like that. And I feel like for some people, of course, you have more financial resources than others. But if you do have the ability to, absolutely, I feel like book a one-on-one session with me, and let's go deeper into some of your dreams, desires, and goals, and let's manifest some things together. All right, guys, have a beautiful day, and thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this style, as well if you're a Scorpio, or what sign are you?